of love. No, that can't be it. I felt it. You found another source of power. Your power, where does it come from? I will cast a gaze towards the temple. There. Just off the ground and bolt towards the temple. Ah, shit. Are we all victorious? Threat does the boss's rival still pose? I don't know. They were barely standing and they already used up that amulet of exuberante. How much harm could they do the temple's own enemy? So the first time they've made a deal with a god. Maybe you'd better follow them. You and all your friends rush off after your rival, following a trail of blood leading down in the deepest chambers of the arcane temple. As you descend the stone steps, the passageway bends and twists in improbable ways. Is anyone else getting the creepy jeebies? The jeebie creepies? The jeebies creepy. Wow, continue down in labyrinthine holes, following drips of blood left by your rival. You mustn't get lost, everyone. Use the buddy system. But yeah, there's a lot of people I could grab. I will grab Pip's hand. Aww, that's so adorable. And with the other hand, yay, him. Oh! Each floor you descend, the air grows thicker with dread. The dim torchlight struggles against the creeping shadows. Who built this place? I have no idea it went down this far. Then the natural green glow emanates from the far reaches of the hallway. The light intensifies as you approach until it is painful to look upon. You emerge at a plateau overlooking an impossibly cavernous chamber. Below you is a city-sized maze of uncanny structures and mind-boggling pathways. Okay, that explains all the tentacles. There's no turning back. You look back towards your comrades, notice that not only is no one there, but the passage you entered from is gone. Only people remain at your side. That's all. I don't remember walking the solid stone wall to get there. This place makes me feel unwell. Your rival's voice echoes through the hollowed cavern. It's too late for you. Show yourself. It's awkward. It's very awkward to have a conversation like this. A hideous form wriggles this way before you. Of course, he's gone all Cthulhuoid. Behold my third and most final form. Stop saying that. Well, if I knew I was going to keep transforming, I wouldn't have said it the first 2 times. What have you done with anyone else? I haven't done anything to them. But you, on the other hand... Yes? I was pausing to dramatic effect. But it was just confusing. Silence! For you have entered the realm of the mad god, and it has made me its plenipotentiary. Panel? What? Who uses this word? Lovecraft, obviously. Excuse me, what? Is that what you call whatever you've turned into? A penile potent canary? A You messed me up. Now I can't say it. What this means is that I have been given the full powers of the god you used to defeat me. And I've used these buildings to trap you in a newly constructed realm, built just for you. I was only planning to punish you, but you've dragged these 2 poor souls into this by clinging to them. How fitting that those closest to you be punished as well. Now suffer! Before you can move a muscle, the floor drops below you, and all is darkness. The 3 of you plummet into the unknown. You strain to hold on as Anton is pulled down in your reach. Boss! His hand slips from yours as they swallowed up by the endless black void. Well, after you yourself begin to feel the same pull. Boss, I won't let you go! As you reach back to get a better grasp on Pip, you find only shadows. Now in the abyss you realise you are no longer falling, but standing. Pip? Your words echo in nothingness. Inspect the ground. You don't run your fingers across the surface, but you feel no temperature or texture. You can escape! There's nowhere to escape from. We are in the realm of madness, constructed from all your worst emotions, deepest fears, and darkest thoughts. At least I don't look like my mama fucked a squid! Lash out all you want, your negative feelings only strengthen and feed this film. You hear wailing in the distance. Oh no, you hear wailing in the distance. Familiar, almost like Antoine. Suddenly one appears before you in an alcove, cut out of the darkness. And digs furiously at a mound of dirt. His movements are stilted and panicked. Come on out, little buddy! Oh dear! And bends down and squints into a burrow. He then looks around for someone to help him, but there is no one. As to wake up from a dream. Boss, please, you have to help. I hit a cute little rabbit, you see. I think I broke his leg. And before I could dismount, I escaped into this hole. I can't help it if it won't come out. What do I do? It's alright. Nothing happening. It isn't your fault. But I did this. This did happen. Right, it's too late to come back to this. We can't go back and fix things. We just have to do our best going forward. So just shake off the illusion and looks at you with relief. The veil of torment has been lifted. Pip mutters to no one. You turn to face them. Pip sits at a table staring at a plate with a burrito on it. She hesitantly reaches for the burrito and sharply pulls back at its touch. Ouch, hot! She impatiently looks at her pocket watch. She reaches for the burrito once more and it's burnt again. Dead! So this is the way of the gym. Oh, boss, I was just trying to eat this burrito. It's too hot, I'm in a hurry. Pip, burrito's unreal. Then it was all a lie all this time? I understand, I think. Pip's in the shake of the illusion and looks at you with relief. The torment has been lifted. Having helped your friends, you blink once and again find yourself alone. The power of this place penetrates your mind. You feel it rooting around in your thoughts, searching for a way to torment you. There's nothing you try to fight it, but succeed only in giving yourself a splitting headache. Finally, something swells up from inside you. It's too late, when your greatest fear has already begun to manifest itself right before you. It's fear of dangerous animals, fear of not having an interest in your fear. No, fear of being wrong sometimes. Your fear of being wrong sometimes starts to take shape, more specifically as... Everyone was speaking about how wrong you are behind your back. Your head runs white hot with fear. For it is the vision of yourself at the fancy party. You wander around, making awkward conversation. Everyone is visibly uncomfortable and avoidant of you. When your back is turned, those you once considered your friends whisper to each other and giggle at your misfortune. Don't worry, boss, it's not real. That's why I don't do such petty backhanded gossip. Why, I'd sooner confront you if you were out of line. Now, come with us away from this false tribulation. That's right, back just like you did ours. We'll never leave your side, boss. You embrace each other, the negative thoughts fade in your mind, the visions disappear. Just as mysteriously as Pip and Antoine appeared, they vanish, no longer in darkness, but a space of pure white. I've committed my murder fears and helped my friends. What else you got? You blink. Before you stands your rival, their back turned. Not so technically now, are we? Now kick their ass. Go to grab their shoulder, but your hand goes straight through them. You see and hear something familiar. It's you! You can't hear the exact words, but the memory resonates inside your head. Remember this? It's the first time we ever squabbled. The vision of your rival is hunched over in an aggressive stance, yelling at the other you. You, on the other hand, look calm, collected, smug even. This is the first time I lost to you. Now it continues. The vision of your rival starts to cry and runs off. Some of your materialize into your vision. You can't quite make out who they are, but you can see that they look at coldly as your rival. I went to my loved ones after that. I told them what happened. I expect them to help me feel better, to hold me. Your rivals bust your chops, and the others heartlessly turn away before blinking out of existence. Instead, they told me not to embarrass them anymore and sent me away. On that day, I felt truly alone, but I still had you. And it continues, you watch your rivals scheming in their rooms, surrounded by notebooks and blueprints. I thought that if only I could beat you, I could reclaim their love, my pride, something. Watch your rivals defeat at your hands. The scene plays out over and over again. Sometimes I felt like I had won, but no matter how much I hurt you or took from you, you never felt satisfied. Look at me now. I finally win, and all I can think about is the first time we ever fought and how much that hurt me. It wasn't even really your fault. I'm willing to forgive you for all this. Ha! You always were insufferably magnanimous. I always hated that. But it's too late for forgiveness. Nothing matters. We're both trapped here. There's no way out. So this feeds on negativity. What if you think really positively? Oh yeah? What sort of positive thoughts exactly? Think about being me. You did it. You should feel good. Well, do I kind of enjoy knowing that you're totally fucked right now? But I don't know. But it's this kind of sick, spiteful joy. I don't think that's really going to do anything but feed the police. Think about that time you were happy. Your rival glowers at you but shrugs, deciding to give it a try. They sit and think for a moment. Eventually you see a small smile form on their face, which slowly blossoms into a full-on giggle. Oh my! Small tear appears in the fabric of reality. It's working? Oh, and I look normal again? That's too small, we'll never fit it in, I'm already exhausted. Fear not! Don't forget about us, boss. I've never met a tear in the fabric of anything that I couldn't make bigger. I don't know, grab the sides and pull with all their might. Your eye yelps in pain. I can feel the tear. It's part of me. I looks down at the tear in the chest. The insides are swirling of black and green. They stick their finger in and tugs at the side, pinching in pain. Terminality strains open just wide enough for someone to fit through. I boss, don't know how strong we can hold open. You go. I'll stay here and keep the tear open. Even you don't deserve this. Don't I? This place won't let me go. I am this place. That's the deal I made with the old god. Whoever try anything's better than being trapped in here forever. It could kill me. It probably will. But you're right, better to die a person than exist forever like this. We will take your rival's hand, reach to the exit. As your rival gets closer to the tear, the world trembles. I told you, no use, this world will collapse without me. Francis, we're getting you out. I believe in you, boss. Go around and grab your forearm, start pulling you both towards the tear. But each centimetre closer your rival gets, the heart of the world seems to pull back on all of you. Everyone strains against the dimensional tide, you and your rival inching ever closer to escape. Just as you all feel like you might make it, a swarm of tentacles extends on the infinite void and wraps around your rival, pulling them back. Thank you. For a moment, I believed in you, and it felt nice. The tear between dimensions starts to close, and Pip and Antoine struggle to keep their footing. Let me do this for you. The rival lets go of your hand and begins to slip away. No. Yeah, big old Darth Vader. No. Right there. Suddenly, dozens of hands reach through the rift, grabbing all of you. Your mind strength pulls your rival free from the tentacles. You're yanked through the other side of the tear, and reality collapses. A familiar smog assaults your lungs. You're all back in London. Well, they got that accurate about Victorian London and the awful fucking conditions. You look around and see that you're encircled by your friends who are performing some sort of ritual. It worked! It worked? We recognised right away that you had been dragged into another dimension. It was not dissimilar to when Cassius was tracked to hell. So we mustered our forces and pulled in a few favours. Well, the long and short of it is, we were able to weaken the veil between worlds. Enough for you to tear through. Boss, behind you! Look out! It's your rival! Defense phone restrain your rival. No, let him go, it's over. We're only listening to the rival who frustratingly tugs their limbs free and pats themselves off. Well then, I am embarrassed once more. I don't know where to go from here. It's never too late to make amends. I suppose you're right. Hell, I've tried everything else, including hell. But I dare not suggest we be friends. I couldn't expect you to forgive me. It's my pride. I'm still struggling with it. Perhaps later. I need some time to think, to reflect. It's too soon. But if you still feel the same way in the coming weeks, maybe we could have tea. Oh, it takes their leave and their tail between their legs, but their head's still held high. Well, boss, you've escaped from another dimension. The contract's broken and your rival defeated. I dare say you've won. Angel slaps you on the back. Looks like it's back to business as usual, eh, boss? Before all this nonsense started. Except this time, I don't think I'll be investing in your businesses. No hard feelings, boss. Boss, we can't just end things here. Now that we've no rivals to stand in our way, why, we can make the most powerful business the world has ever seen. Here, here, to unborrowed capitalism. May she never steer us wrong. Oh, she has. Boss, I think an expensive and bombastic party is in order. What do you say? I say break out the party cannons. Huzzah! I'll begin preparations straight away. I can't wait to see what adventures we get up to next week, boss. Oh, and cheers, the mood feels light and joyous as they carry you off into the sunset.
Absolutely brilliant.
It's finally over, boss! Bloody hell. It was in like 200, wasn't it? No, 190. Fucking hell. I mean, I wish I had that money, and so many people can help with that. Well, Surf Rival is defeated. Well, I tried to be fast actually, so I can't get as many. Oh, I unlocked the hourglass, didn't I? Spirit Smash 153, bloody hell. Taxes evaded 1,041.5%. Ooh! Ouch. Unlock Celestial Campaign Victory? Question mark, question mark, question mark. New unlock, Angel Hard Body Angelic Costume. Cashews spinning there, date 6. Maid and Butler Gallery Images. Maid and Butler Nude Costumes. Angel Hard Meat, date 6. No, Hard Body, date 6. And Maid and Butler Nude Gallery Images. Nice.